Welcome to the very first episode of Supernova, where the divine feminine leads and the world follows. I want to begin this series talking about something that's very foundational to who I am and what this space is all about. Why I love submissive men. When I say submissive men, I'm not talking about the cliche humiliation kink subs, though no shade to them. I'm talking about a more sacred submission. I'm talking about men who are turned on by reverence, men who crave to serve, protect, provide for, and surrender to the divine feminine. These are the men who prioritize the pleasure, peace, and elevation of the women they admire, the women they adore. They know that the real power lies in their willingness to trust, to serve, to worship. But here's the truth. Even when this desire exists in so many of you, it gets buried underneath shame. Shame that didn't start with you. Peers, partners, parents. These are the people that have taught you shame. Shame that was handed to you by peers that viewed your softness as weakness, by partners who didn't know what to do with your willingness to care so deeply, by parents who feared anything that strayed away from control, dominance, and stoicism. It is exhausting to hide who you truly are. But I ask you now, who are you performing for? Do they love you? Do they liberate you? Do they even see you? If not, it's time to stop performing. It's time to come home to yourself. Here's what we get wrong about submission, particularly male submission. That a man who submits to a woman has somehow lost his power. But the truth? Submission to the divine feminine is power. The divine feminine knows this, and we know it intimately. It is sacred surrender. It is choosing softness in a world that weaponizes hardness. It is strength redefined. Think about it. We submit to gods, to spiritual practices, to purpose. That is not weakness. That is alignment. So why is it taboo when a man submits to a woman? What if the desire to serve isn't something to suppress, but it's something to celebrate? What if your submission is your divinity showing itself? You don't need to scream to the rooftops that you are a submissive man. That is not what this video is for. This is not about performance. It's about validation. Your urges are not just valid, they're sacred. I created this message for the man who's denying what really turns him on. For the man who's ready to explore surrender. For the man who's ready to explore submission as their gateway to ecstasy. It can be your path to freedom and higher purpose. If that's you, I want you to do two things. Number one, acknowledge your fear. Name it, feel it, then reject the shame. Shame does not belong to you. It was passed down by the lost. And when you are ready, find a dom, a goddess, a woman who will see you, then guide you. When submission is rooted in reverence, it creates a spiritual practice, transcendent, healing, ecstatic. So to all the men who believe women should be worshipped, to all the men courageous enough to submit to a woman's will, to all the men who know their purpose is to provide, protect, and obey, you are seen. You are honored. If you're brave enough, leave a comment and tell me, what fears do you have embracing your submission? And if you're done with that fear, declare it boldly, proudly, publicly. This is a space for your liberation. This is the beginning of your becoming. Welcome to Supernova, where submission is sacred and worship is power.